Hello, welcome to my channel. I started this channel because I know there's some people that might want to know how I got started with the flight attendant career. So just a little bit about me. I'm over 50 now, and I was trying to get into the airlines as a flight attendant, probably in my 30s, I think it was. And some of the airlines that were interested in me, actually the two that were interested in me, didn't pay for any training, so I had 3 children and no child support, and that wasn't going to work for me. So I mostly worked in the casinos because I live near Las Vegas now, and casino security and administrative work, things like that. And then I had an opportunity after I was married to stop all that and open up my own business in design because I loved decorating, interior design, and someday I'll show you how I decorated my place. But there really wasn't a market for that. I never got even a single sale. As much as I love to decorate, nobody was willing to pay for it. So here I am. I happened to see that this particular airline, it's a ULC, an ultra low cost carrier, was holding like an open casting. They were looking for flight attendants for the Las Vegas area. They had to hire about 300. Surprisingly, over 800 people showed up, and I just thought I'd give it a try, see what can happen. I had already been interviewing for more casino works and for that whole week anyway, so I thought, well, before I put the suit in the cleaners, let's give it another use. Really wasn't expecting a whole lot. The girl that sat next to me had tattoos, and they said that anybody with tattoos from shoulder to chest length, and then from arm, I think, to hands, and in the back behind your ears, or on your neck, shoulder area, in the front or the back. Not that they couldn't be covered up. They didn't want them to even exist. Then you didn't really have much of a chance. So the girl next to me on the left side left. The girl on the right side, after they started doing interviews, she had told me that she had already interviewed for Frontier, and she flew out for this one. She was dressed with the airline shoes, with the skirt, and I was in just a pantsuit with a blazer. But I could see she had her hair up. She had the whole flight attendant thing. Where mine was up, but it wasn't like glued back the way the flight attendants I thought had to be. And she was probably a good 10, 20 years younger than me, at least. And she got eliminated pretty soon too. So there was, I think we were down to maybe, I didn't count, but I think might have been 15 of us, maybe 20 out of our group. But they were interviewing for 3 days, and it's a very long process. I was starving. I had to pee. I was thirsty. I didn't bring any water with me, and I just was afraid to miss anything because they said, don't be late, don't be late. And you interviewed with pretty much another person, another applicant, along with the person asking you the question. So you were never one-on-one. You were in small groups, and they went smaller and smaller as you went on, till you get down to 2. And so we interviewed in pairs, and everybody there was really nice. So I hope to get to see them again because they made it, and they drug tested us in one of the hotel rooms. And now, let's see, that was a month ago. So that was in September. So now we're in October. And they wanted they were calling us in to be fingerprinted, and so I already went down there. I think I was the first. Got my fingerprints done, brought in my passport again, and now I'm just waiting. They gave us a letter when we passed the interview. It's called a CJO, the contingent job offer, and you have to meet certain requirements and go through the background, which I already did, and I already went through like I said, the drug screening, and now they're doing my fingerprinting. I think that's more for Homeland Security. But they're very strict in what you can wear once you go off to train. Now, my training is going to be held in Orlando, It's going to be around Thanksgiving, so I'll be with myself in Florida, not having fun, but studying, and my husband will be here. He works the day before and the day after, so he's going to be here, I'm going to be there. You do have to wear only white shirts or black shirts or with black pants, skirts. Anyway, they're very, very particular. So they gave us a list of things, and so I went out and bought a whole bunch of training clothes because I figured if you're wearing the white shirts and you're supposed to have your face, probably face made up and whatever, look what I've got already, okay? And this was just to be fingerprinted. And I don't have like foundation all down here. This is just from, I guess, wear and tear from up around here. So they told us there are going to be long classes. We probably won't be allowed. They have laundry at the hotel, laundry facilities, but that's for everybody, I'm pretty sure, at the hotel, including the flight attendant trainees and the guests, if there's guests at the hotel. So I went out and bought like 8 or 10 white shirts. I think I got like 5 black shirts, 6 or 8 black pants, black shoes in all different sizes. I've been watching the YouTube videos and of people that live this flight attendant life and the things that they found to be most comfortable, and this stuff just got real. I'm looking at the time, and it is almost time to leave. Oh, probably leave in about an hour. I had to take a month's worth of clothes because it's 3.5 weeks of training. Cross my fingers that I get through training. And then a couple of IOEs if I graduate. And I don't know, I'll be gone at least 3.5 weeks to a month, or sooner if I don't make it, but we don't want to put those vibes out there. But anyway, yeah, so training starts Monday the 20th, and we have a meet and greet tomorrow night in Orlando at 5 o'clock. So I'm going to take the red eye out of Vegas and get to Orlando. I think it's 6:30 in the morning, get to the hotel probably around 7-ish, hoping they have a room ready for me at the Sheraton, and then we'll see. Already missing my doggy and my husband. I'm worried about who's going to look after the house while I'm gone. Ooh, this stuff just got real. I've got another one of these in the garage, and it's like filled to the max. So I got 2 of these, same size, even with the expander. I'm going to be paying some extra baggage fees for these puppies. I can't even move that. It's got 8 wheels. And then I got my carry-on, which is really my briefcase and some study guides and my laptop. And yeah, room looks empty now. Packed for a month. Don't know when I'm coming back. If I do really well and graduate flight school or ground school, whatever they call it, flight attendant school training, then I'll be back. Hey, finally made it to my hotel. It's not too bad. It's probably maybe a little dated, but it's sufficient. It's got 2 beds, and I got a view of, I don't know, the pool, I guess. Yeah, the pool. So yeah, that's not bad so far. See if we got some closet space. Oh yeah. Oh yay. Always need a safe. That's good to have. Okay. Oh, an iron. Oh, nice big mirror. I like the big mirror. Yay. Another one. Full length. Yay. And then, yeah, there's no mirror. Alright. So yeah, this is it. And we just arrived. It was a very long flight, but I had a lot of fun. I was actually crying at the airport with my husband because I didn't want to leave him or my doggy. And as soon as I got to the gate, people, I guess, recognized training clothes. She must be here for training. And somebody recognized me from the interviews that were being held locally, and then everybody started introducing themselves, and as a team of 7, we all got on the plane, and it was a 4 hours, 35 minutes, I think, something like that. And the guy behind me was so funny. We just laughed and laughed, and we had so much fun. So it was nice to stop crying. I've been crying all week because I thought I was going to get homesick, and I still might, but I made it. Yay! So, anyway, guys, I hope that this training goes okay, and we get through this and be based in Las Vegas and start flying. We'll see, but I haven't had anything to eat and I haven't any sleep since Friday night. Saturday morning I got up at 6 o'clock, so I've been up for 24 hours straight and haven't eaten anything since semi-lunch and in Las Vegas. No snacks or anything, so I am torn between just laying down going to sleep or getting something to eat, and I might even do a little bit of both. And I don't think I showed you the luggage I brought. I brought the most. They said take 2. I could take 2 carry-on bags. I'm sorry, 1 carry-on, 1 personal, and 2 check bags. So here's my check bags. I guess it's a lot. I don't know. 2 refrigerator-sized bags, and they weigh in about, I think 77 point something on one and 74 point something on the other. Yeah. And then I got my briefcase, but I have, there's only a certain number of washers and dryers here for the whole hotel, not just the train people, but everybody who stays here, who's probably at Disney World and they're staying here. Who knows how many washers and dryers are available. So I brought one of everything that I'd need. And I didn't want to have to go out. We can't bring a car here to the hotel, so I have to Uber or taxi everything. And I didn't want to go shopping and then only have 1 suitcase and have nothing to put it in. So I think I brought everything. Papers. I even have a 3-hole punch in there. Staplers, paper clips, 2 different kinds. I am so ready for this training. And yay! I hope it goes well. Anyway, I'm going to meet one of my classmates. We're going to get something to eat, and I'll catch up with everybody. Fresh from the meet and greet. It was just mostly pizza and drinks, soft drinks, and meeting everybody and that type of thing. And instructors introduced themselves to us. And now I'm getting changed to go downstairs, going to form a study group, I think, with a couple of people. We have a written test tomorrow that has 3 separate components, and then we have oral demonstration. So we're going to see if we can, help each other study a little bit. And my room kind of looks like a cyclone hit it, or a wild animal moved in here. Got in very, very late this morning. I haven't slept since Friday night. So it's now Sunday night here in Florida. So I'm going to get out of my professional attire, and I'm going to put something a little comfortable on, something more comfy shoes, that type of thing, and go down to the pool and see who's got the best study cards. And, well, that's it. Tomorrow we have to be in class bright and early, so it's going to be a very early night for me. Talk to you soon. Yay, I finally did my speech, my little oral exam with the taxi announcement, and I got 100%. And I haven't got the scores for my written tests back yet, but I was pretty confident that everything there looks pretty good. I'm sure that I got at least a 90% or 100. And they're giving us a couple hours break, so I'm going to go get some real food because there's nothing to eat in this hotel, and what there is to eat got you sick. So yeah, no more food. Glad I brought the diarrhea medicine.